Full Arch Friday. I'm here with Justin Craighead. Got a little bit of a class 3 bite here. The pre-op scans are questionable just because the patient has 5 upper anterior teeth. Dr. Craighead's got posterior implants in with anterior teeth in place. So he's alveoplastied and leveled off some of the bone, placed 2 implants on the upper quadrants in both upper and lower posteriors, and left those anterior teeth. We're gonna scan that with the new Shining scanner, and then we're gonna take a bite with the remaining anterior teeth in and confirm everything. I got a lot of questions on, should I do guides, should I not do guides? One of the really helpful things here is taking the HTML exocad viewer, and then I'll save the teeth in the position of where the pre-op. Having this in the operatory, Dr. Craighead's already kind of planned out, you know, where he wants this implant position. And so then using the pre-op teeth in the color here, he can use this as a reference so that it's not just totally freehand placement. He's got the natural teeth as a reference point. So he'll have an implant here, and he'll come back here and do an implant and an implant. Most ops will have it, but they got the DICOM CBCT data pulled up too. So we can see where the sinus is and where the bone is, and then how much reduction he's gonna need. You know, it is Full Arch Friday, but I want to point something out in regards to what that means, full arch. And it's not just about doing the top teeth. A lot of patients come in and they say, oh, I just want to start with my top teeth now. And I get it, you know, it can be expensive, but really the lower teeth are so important. You know, this is the foundation. You don't want to build your brand new house, you know, on sand. The patient that we're doing surgery on today, you know, made a choice. And he only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lower teeth. You know, finances sometimes can be an issue, but to put the kind of money that you're going to put into your mouth to just do the upper arch and just have a handful of lower teeth, what happens is the anterior bone and implants that go in, if you only have occlusion on 6 lower anterior teeth, it causes a lot of trauma and stress on the actual provisional that's made at surgery. And you can have temporary breakage, and also you can have implant failure because of the patient. You might be calling up and say, hey, my temp's loose. Hey, I think I broke something. And even though the plan is to do the lowers in the future, it really is so beneficial to start with the lowers first.